y'all think about this?
I have to say, you're squatter left then.
Oh my God, Brandi.
I've been reading on TMZ about Masika and that she's just not leaving, but then she's posting pictures with all this money and she's not paying. And I don't know what's true and what's not, but it's a lot of drama.
A sick fuck. This we can swear, right?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, when I say the biggest garbage can human being, disgusting, lying, scam artist, low life person is this woman, Masika Kalysha Tucker, that happened to be on one of our shows, Love and Hip Hop, who attempted to buy a house from me but committed fraud. And then I was nice enough to let this disgusting person in my house with a lease decided to use the COVID-19 moratorium to commit fraud to the tune of $75,000, okay, that she owes me in back rent, and held my house hostage from me, where I couldn't go to the house, I couldn't look at the house, I couldn't sell the house, while she squatted in my house while this woman was posting pictures of how much money she has and shopping sprees and all this shit, and she ain't paying her rent. So she finally fled the house last week, in the middle of the night, fled the house, stole my washer and dryer, stole TVs off the wall, stole cameras, and is now, I mean, I like to say with a person like this, she now has returned to the streets and she's facing insane litigation.
You know, it sucks when you try to do the right thing and you think you're being nice to someone. And this happens to me all the time. And then I get taken advantage of because you feel sorry for people and you're like, you know what, you have a family, whatnot. And then they fuck you over.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, no, it's not okay. People like just, I don't know. It's frustrating. And then having it in the news and I like reading it, I'm like, I felt sorry for you. I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah, I honestly, it was probably one of the craziest situations that I've ever dealt with in my life, because basically like she was attempting to buy my house and like things were moving correct. And then when COVID hit, her whole like loan that she was trying to get, which was an unconventional loan as is, went away. And then she decided to, instead of being a good person, because I was a good person and let her lease the house to try to finish the deal, instead took advantage of this moratorium. So I spent over $35,000 in lawyers dealing with this situation that I will never get back. I mean, the DWP called me today to tell me that she has a $4,300 bill that she didn't pay. Like, and you're out there, like I get there, there's like Dior bags and Chanel bags and all this shit that she's out there doing. This woman pretended to have an investment site where she was teaching people how to invest when she doesn't even pay her rent. Like, you've never paid your rent. You're posting pictures of a home that you don't own, acting like you're rich, acting like you're important, and then not paying your shit. So it's, you know, have you ever seen some dirt? Like, do you even know who this person is?
You know what? I know because I randomly get up on and check TMZ every morning. I know that's weird. People are like, why? But TMZ really runs the stuff that I want to read about. And so I didn't know until I saw your name. I'm like, I know David. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this sucks. And I was wondering if it was, because I know you have multiple homes. I was wondering if it was in Calabasas, because that's where I always used to see you.
Yeah, it's just the work. You know, the thing is they've taken like she has a child, you know, and I have a child, and our kids are kind of the same age. And before I gave her the house, you know, I wanted our kids to be friends. We were still amicable. And my daughter did not like her daughter at all. Like, this little girl came to my house, okay, before she moved in, before the deal was done. I was like looking at her bedroom, which is going to be her future bedroom, which ain't anymore. Back to the projects you go, honey. Back to the studio projects you go, you dirt bitch. Sorry.
Get out. I mean, I can tell you, listen, when it comes to lawyers and all of that, I'm with you. I get so angry because it's so unnecessary, and then it's not healthy, and you're spending all this money, and it's like, for just people need to just do the fucking right thing. Yeah, so I understand your frustration.
You can't expect it out of somebody like her, and somebody like me, who I am a good like people that know me and people that work with me and people that I make money with and that I do deals for and shows that we made. They all love me. There's nobody that dislikes me. But there are people that come after you that take the smallest bit of niceness and then use it to your advantage. And I mean, look, this is a person she had a real bad week. I mean, let's just put it this way. Her week last week was real bad. She fled from a house that she was squatting in. She got beat down on the set of a TV show. She got fired from another TV show for committing some type of scam to promote her OnlyFans page. So Masika, like, don't you understand that you are garbage? You are a garbage human being. You don't pay your bills. You have no money. You squatted. You committed fraud. And you are going to pay beyond what you ever could have imagined. So, and by the way, like the whole media, like that was following it, they were all scared to like talk about it because of the condition of the world today. So the thing is, people that are disgusting like that get to abuse the system. This is called COVID-19 rent fraud based on the moratorium that she committed.
No, it's true. I know. And I know so many people that are like having frustrations with this. And I'm like, you guys, at the end of the day, you're going to have to pay it back, whether you're not paying it right now. Like in September, you got to pay it.
Yeah.
So I know like people that are renting places that are having some issues. And, you know, right now, the world is fucked, but we still got to do the right thing.
No,
you got
to do it. There's no protections in line for the landlords. Like I never was supposed to be a landlord. I was selling a home.
Right.
And at the time when we were doing the deal, like she and I were cool. Like I actually thought she was cool people. I was like, you know, whatever. So for her to just turn around, but that's your upbringing. Like when your upbringing is that you're just garbage, that's like what her daughter will be. Her daughter will be garbage just like her because that's the influence that they're teaching them from the jump. You know?
Yeah. And also you gave her a job, right? Like you put her on one of your shows.
Well, she originally was in Love and Hip Hop, which is one of me and Ray J's shows. But I didn't give her that job. She was casted into a group of misfits, but we recommended her. And then I was going to put her in another new show that we were doing for WeTV that she was going to be a main cast member in, which, by the way, she will never work at any of my shows, nor will she ever work for WeTV ever again. So,
and you have we were going over how many shows you have. You have a lot of shows and a lot of really popular shows. And you've represented and worked with Ray J for years. And as you know, Ray J and I did that show together.
Yeah, we did. Well, you see, I'm just going to start off by saying, Brandi, when I think of you, I think of the fact that you are one of the